Hello everybody, just a quick update before we get started for the weekly readings. We are holding steady at 60% paid for the Reiki Master's Apprenticeship Program. Thank you so much for all of your support. Now on with the weekly reading. Hello there, Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of March 13th through the 19th. What we have coming up for you on Monday, we do have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is coming up to me for you guys on this day as cause for celebration. You have some kind of cause for celebration and you want to share some kind of good news with other people in your life on Monday. So awesome. Congratulations on whatever that is. For some of you, it feels like I'm really getting the impression of some kind of baby announcement, a baby or a grandbaby, a new baby in the family. I'm sure that's not true for all of you because that's pretty specific, but definitely some kind of cause for celebration. And for a good number of you, it is going to be about a new baby in the family. On Tuesday, Taurus, we do have the Ace of Clubs. Ace of Clubs is just telling me that on Tuesday you are passing along some inspiration to somebody else. For you, I feel like you may be actually saying something that inspires somebody else, and you may be intending to inspire somebody else with your words on Tuesday. I feel like this is much more of an intentional thing than the unintentional inspiration of somebody just watching and learning and growing from that. So I feel like you're intending to inspire somebody. Now, that's interesting. Let's define inspire. I feel like some of you are watching this and you're thinking, yeah, I'm going to inspire somebody, all right. I won't even say the rest of it. But like you're going to like make that other person afraid of you to get them motivated to do something. That's not inspiration, okay? That's not what I'm talking about. It's not what I'm encouraging. It's not what I'm seeing. So please don't take what I'm saying that way. I am talking about when you say something to somebody and that lights the fire of passion in them to follow that vision that you have. But not in any kind of fearful or manipulative way, but just because they can see how wonderful it would be if you guys could reach the goal that you would like to reach. And so they're happy to help with that. They're not fearful in helping with that. Okay? So just had to clarify that because I just heard a few energies out there reacting to that in a way that was not intended at all. Okay, let's move on to Wednesday. Here we have the Strength card showing up in reverse. Strength card in reverse is just telling me, I feel like on Wednesday you're kicking yourself in the butt, Taurus. Something's happened and it didn't go exactly the way that you wanted it to. And so now you're just like blaming yourself for this outcome. When I see the Strength card in reverse, it really is telling me that, you know, whatever went on, you only had so much influence. Typically in a situation like this, it's best if you can kind of step back and get a different perspective. Look at how much influence did I really have on the situation? Did other people have influence on the situation as well? You know, how much did I have relative to how much they had? Also, you want to think about, you know, did I do everything that I could have done? Was I doing my best in that situation? Because honestly, most of us do our best all the time. I mean, I really haven't met that many people that try to do less than their best. So, you know, you kind of want to look at that, you know, did I do the best that I could with the understanding that I had at that moment? You know, I mean, everybody can look back with hindsight and go, well, I should have done da 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 da. Fine, so what? You don't have hindsight in the moment. So in the moment, with your knowledge, with what you had at hand as far as tools and experience, did you do your best? And if you can answer that yes, and I feel like you guys can, then you have to kind of let go of some of this responsibility. You kind of have to say, I did the best that I could, and if this is what's the result of it, I have to look at, how much am I influencing this situation, because I may not be the biggest influence. Maybe somebody else had more of an influence. Maybe somebody who is blaming you for how it turned out actually had enough influence to steer it the other way, but they don't want to think about that. They don't want to point the finger at themselves. Some people with low self-esteem can't handle that. Okay? So I'm spending a lot of time on this card, but I'm just really feeling like you guys are beating yourself up for a situation that really you're not the main contributor to this situation, and that really you did the best that you could in that moment. So don't do that. Don't beat yourself up for that. Please realize that beating yourself up for something like this, for anything really, but especially for something like this, it has no purpose, has no function. It accomplishes nothing good. It certainly doesn't help you move forward in a productive and positive way, and it also doesn't help anybody around you move forward in a positive, productive way either. In fact, it just encourages them to keep piling the blame on you, even though it doesn't belong on you. So stop it, okay? That's what I have to say. If you feel that energy coming in Wednesday, remember this reading and just stop it. Reevaluate that situation. All right, let's look at Thursday. Thursday, we do have the Nine of Coins showing up in reverse. Nine of Coins reverse coming in for you Thursday, Taurus. This is telling me that for the most part, you're pretty happy with your life, but there is something that you want to change, and you are taking the first steps towards making those changes on Thursday. So we all have things that we want to change here and there. This is something that's important enough for you to actually act on and start working towards. So good for you, Taurus. Now let's look at Friday. Here we do have the Ten of Clubs showing up. And the Ten of Clubs is just telling me that you're handling some kind of responsibility. For a lot of you, you'll be picking up a new responsibility, but there will be some of you that this responsibility will be something that you just do like every Friday, or maybe it would be like every third Friday of the month or something, I don't know. But it's a responsibility that for some of you is normal and ongoing and has been there a while. This can be anything from, taking your parents shopping to organizing snacks at a get-together in an organization that you're in, to carpooling, to taking your kid to a music lesson, or doing something for your significant other. There's lots of different ways to be responsible or to handle a responsibility. And the examples I was giving are kind of some ongoing things that maybe you don't really think about every day that are just a part of your life. Now, for others of you, this is new responsibility coming in on Friday. So this may be that you get a promotion at work. This may be that you've agreed to help your family with something, somebody in your family with something. This may be this may be that you're at a meeting for the PTA or some other organization and you're voted in as the president, and yay, you've got that responsibility now. This can be a lot of different things, but to me, this is going to be some kind of responsibility, whether it's one that is carried on from before or whether it's new responsibility that you pick up. I think it's going to manifest a couple different ways for you guys. Let's look at Saturday. Saturday, what we have showing up is the Five of Clubs. Five of Clubs, what I'm hearing is a lot of creativeness. Creativeness all over the place. In fact, creativeness to the point of almost chaos. So to me, this could be a brainstorming session that's happening on Saturday about, how to come to some kind of solution about something. I think that there is more than one person involved in this creativeness. Maybe you're working on a project together with some other people. Maybe there's a lot of you putting together a collage or a mosaic or a painting, or You know, I mean, this thing could look pretty crazy if you've got 5 or 6 of you all working on a collage or a painting or even a sculpture. But 5 of clubs to me, it's creativeness, it's inspired, it's passion. You know, a lot of times it can be so many great ideas that you're feeling distracted from what is the main purpose here even. But it comes in with a really a lighter feeling to me. So I think this is something that's kind of happy and goofy, you know, brainstorming, getting together, collaborating with other people. Um, in some kind of creative way. This could even be a potluck, you know, where everybody brings their own food that they love, you know, and sometimes those turn out really fantastic. And sometimes those, if they're left completely open, turn out that everybody brings dessert or everybody brings green beans. You know, this is just one of those things where everybody sort of has free reign, everybody that's involved in this situation. And I feel like you're involved in it as well. I don't feel like there's necessarily a leader here. I feel like it's very free flowing, whatever this situation is. Okay, so creative situation, very free flowing to the point it's almost bordering on chaos, but fun chaos. All right, so let's look at Sunday. Queen of Cups showing up in reverse. Queen of Cups showing up in reverse. For some of you, this is your mother that you're dealing with, Tauruses. She is not so happy. Queen of Cups in reverse, I see the Cups cards as cards about emotions. And when you have somebody in a card where they're pouring the cup out, sometimes it's not so cool. The emotions when they're right side up are, you know, they're in control. They're rational emotions. You know, somebody's expressing in a way that it's easy to understand and to take in their emotions. But when we've got a Queen of Cups in reverse, and especially with a Queen, to me, there's this feminine energy that's a little different than masculine energy. And feminine energy, when it's upset and they're dumping out emotions like this is more of, this is a little bit more of an upsettedness. It's a little bit harder to deal with, I think, than like if a guy is upset. If a guy is upset, you pretty much know it um, right off the bat. When you've got a female that is upset, a lot of times she's been holding it in for a while. So by the time you know that she's upset, it's a big deal. It's like a volcano exploding, you know? So I think that this is going to be a very highly emotional something that happens where you're interacting with somebody. For some of you, it is your mom. For others of you, it's going to be a friend. And for others of you, actually, I'm picking up it's going to be practically a stranger, maybe barely an acquaintance. And for a lot of you, I feel like there's going to be some crying involved. Now, usually with this, I don't get so much crying. This is more about anger and just rage. But with this feels like there's definitely some crying involved here. So this could be a little bit of a difficult situation or a difficult interaction on Sunday for you, Taurus. Advice for Taurus on this situation, what would that be? Okay, so your advice is pretty basic stuff, actually. Just stay calm yourself so that, you know, this is not fueled to become bigger than it is. Okay? All right, so Taurus, that is your week. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. I hope to see some of you here this week for readings, some of you here this week for Reiki sessions, and the rest of you I'll see back on the next video. Peace out. Hello everybody, this is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be able to do Reiki for themselves, and I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki Master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master program, but the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. What I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small, so there's the corrected version of that. And actually I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person, just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate. and I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you everybody for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.